There's no place to escape to.
This is the last stream.
On the left. That's when the cannibalism started.
What was that?
Hey, what's up, everyone? How you doing? Welcome to the last stream on the left. I think we're live. We might not be, but
I don't know. I don't know if we are live.
It's a classic Adult Swim operation, so we have no idea what's going on. Why
you know
not?
what's nice is that we don't need to know
No.
all the things. I mean, it'd be nice to know if we're alive just in case you want to start talking about your hidden agenda. If you start saying words like hidden agenda and then start showing people.
Right.
That's bad. You should always keep your private agenda on the
It's
inside.
amazing how many times people discuss their hidden agenda, therefore making it just an agenda and no longer hidden. And it might get you kicked off at Twitter or YouTube, which I'm happy to be on right now. So hello, YouTube world.
Hi,
Hope everyone
YouTube.
is doing well.
Hi.
What an exciting platform that is.
How dare you betray David Icke?
That's true.
How
And what
dare
happened
you?
with
I
Alex
blame
Jones?
you, YouTube. I blame YouTube because what are we expecting? What are we going to get from David Icke? Of course,
Yep.
he's going to say all the stuff about the 5G coronavirus. He's got to put fucking butts in seats. That's
He's
his
got
material,
content.
dude.
Yep, I know. Just wait. Give us 4 seconds. We'll make sure to never get monetized on YouTube. But for those that don't know, I'm Ben Kissel. That's Henry Zebrowski with the nipple guns, and then we got Marcus Parks back there as well. Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
There's a lot of people asking in the Adult Swim chat about Kissel. I guess, I mean, I don't know if this is like a meme or this is some sort of Gen Z thing, but they want to see your butthole. Now, my question is that
You don't want to see it. I promise you. I
Listen.
took a close picture of it on MySpace about 15 years ago. It might still be there. I don't know, but it is a hodgepodge of history.
do you think it killed Tom? Just fucking light. It's just like right in my face. My question is, Kissel.
Yeah.
Let's do a little bit of negotiation here.
Okay.
This is my mandate, by the way. So I'm circus leader here.
Sure.
Now, Kissel, what's it gonna take to see that butthole? And I mean it.
I mean, honestly, I would do it for $100,000, but it's not. But the only way I would do it also is if it's completely displaced from any other part of my body, because quite honestly,
Yeah, how else are we gonna fucking crop it with your big ass butt, your big ass legs?
Yeah, you wait until everyone's salivating looking at my butthole, then you're going to get jealous and want to show people your butthole, and then when they look at yours, they're not even going to like it.
No, my
Yeah,
butthole. Yeah, my butthole
Yeah.
looks like someone put a bunch of fucking fruity pebbles on top of a chocolate fucking starfish.
Oh my!
And that's going to be the problem is that if Ben has already given, if Ben gets $100,000 for his butthole, you're only going to get $75,000.
And Marcus is going to get maybe 50 because his is bleeding.
Honestly,
Or maybe you make more, or is the bloody butthole more? Because if you think about supply and demand, there is less supply of a bloody butthole, and I would assume
Rare.
the demand is also diminished because it's a very bizarre sexual fetish that would require. So you might be looking at $200K, Marcus.
I mean, especially if we get you involved with some people in Turkey or something, because I feel like that's a part of the world that would really just be, I'm not going to even say aroused, but interested in watching to see what happens to the American butthole, because they just want to see what happens when they come here.
Yeah, that's
true.
very true. I would assume that the American butthole is probably one of the worst buttholes in the world. The Italian butthole, the best, and then the French right there in the middle, because sometimes the cheese will tear you apart, but then the bread brings it back together.
I don't know. I find the Italians to be very gorgeous. I'd love to see all their assholes. Well,
That's
welcome
what I just
to
said.
a mandate. Welcome to this fucking bullshit. I selected a bunch of videos, highly curated. Nothing but pure attention was put upon the programming that is in this show. Nothing but the best. No T has not been crossed. No J has not been dotted. This is nothing but my supreme focus. Because as you can imagine, I'm the most focused person since Sully Sullenberger.
Absolutely. The man who probably did not need to land that plane in the Hudson. He could have turned it around, but whatever. That's a whole story for another
Detective
day. I wanna look
Popcorn, hey, how you doing? Happy birthday there. But I would
got
say,
the
I want to
birthday.
say he was trying to kill those fucking birds.
Yes, he was, and screw those birds, Canadian terrorists. I want to look at the YouTube chats here. We have some people who are commenting. Billy Goat says, I'd rather not. I don't know what that's about. But
I don't know what to do.
I don't know, but he says Billy Goat says he'd rather not. So
All right, bros, let's throw one down the pipe. Let's see what we have here. Let's see what, because I remember each one of these videos. I remember choosing each one.
Aw. You know, I forget what song this is. Isn't that sad?
It's
Twinkle Twinkle.
Star.
Bro!
I ended up going through.
I don't know.
Here, cut it out. I.
Ska vi testa på någon annan häst?
Oh, you can stop this video now. They're just mumbling in Turkish. There's a lot of videos out there of animals being put into position, and then people putting recorders and flutes up in their noses and their mouths, and like,
Weird.
squeezing them until the recorder is played.
I hate the recorder. I was forced to play it in like 6th grade. I couldn't do it.
What
The
a
recorder is
giant
the
fucking
worst.
pig monster goon you would have looked like as a 6'4" 9-year-old.
No, I was only
playing the
5'10"
recorder. But you just like, cannot kill a girl.
It
No,
was
Kissel,
horrible.
no.
We tried to make a little to smoke the weed in 8th grade. We tried to use the recorder, but it melts the plastic.
Yeah.
And you can't do it. And then you're just huffing plastic, which makes for a fun night too. Next thing you know, you're snorting a bunch of Adderall.
Yeah, but that's just natural. You're just trying to study for tests.
Well, yeah.
Because I remember when Adderall was medication. I remember when the Adderall prescriptions hit Florida State University upon finals week, where it was just all of a sudden a bunch of people got ADHD. And
That's
everybody
amazing.
kind of, they would just throw it out there. But that was when I saw that was a lot of Adderall use. And it's all like, I better take 5 Adderall because biology is really going to help me with my fucking career.
Yeah, well, I mean, it totally did work. I wouldn't have graduated high school or college without Adderall. It's a great little, it's a steroid for the mind.
Yeah, I think my record in college, as far as days stayed up on Adderall, I made it 5 days once.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Were you starting
yeah.
to see flickers and shit?
Oh, absolutely. No, by day 4, I remember when the sun came up, I was legitimately relieved that the vampires did not get me that night, because I
Oh,
had
thank
convinced
God.
myself that vampires were not only real, but they were roaming the streets of Lubbock, Texas, and were coming to get me specifically.
Every
Well,
night, man.
It's
Every night.
possible. But Marcus, to be fair, you don't got enough blood in you. If I'm a vampire, I'm going after the dumpling or the tall guy, but I'm too much work. Henry, you're most likely susceptible to be sucked off. Well, to be
I
sucked
am-
out by a vampire. I don't know what the term is for blood spewing out of your neck into the mouth of a vampire.
I'm a victim, yes. I'm a victim. I obviously am a tasty morsel for a vampire. If they want to come for me, I say come for me, but I also eat a lot of garlic, and what are you going to do? You're going to fucking come at me? I'm a light sleeper.
I think that's
Hard to get at me.
But you know what you got to do? I learned this from my friend Sarah. If you don't want the vampire to come in or an enemy, you got to put red brick powder.
I actually
hear
have
about
that
that?
for our new place. Yep, absolutely.
Red brick powder. If you just go scrape it off of your local high school, and if it's a red brick, and then you put that all around you, nothing can get to you.
It does it, and it works. I also have, that Lubbock was featured on a documentary called TFW No GF, which called that Feel When No Girlfriend, about people that are planning to shoot up places like hardcore gun obsessed 4chan nerds. And Lubbock is like a big part of it.
Yeah, there was one in Lubbock. They just barely stopped that guy. It was almost a gigantic tragedy.
Well,
Yeah.
of course,
Hey,
that documentary.
If I remember correctly, his mom rented him out, right?
Yes, there was that one, but then this was the story of a budding one that was just walking around Lubbock, and I gotta say, Lubbock's looking rough. But I'm excited to go there on tour for whatever the fuck it is
We're
that
gonna
show
be
is
there.
going to be when we go. Because whenever we end up in Lubbock, we're not going to do our normal show. We're going to do some sort of town hall meeting where we're going to talk about the problems of Lubbock and how are they going to be solved.
Yeah, absolutely. We got to fix the stop sign. We got to fix the road, and we got to fix the building. Otherwise, there's going to be nothing left.
New buildings, new water, new electricity. That's all it's going to take. And I think then we can get Lubbock back up and going.
For those that don't know, the documentary that Henry was talking about is all about incels. Is that correct?
It
But no,
is,
the
and not that
incel
YouTube
community-
would know anything about that. But
No.
no, it is about that. But it's about one's yearning to communicate.
Absolutely.
That's
Oh,
important.
speaking of YouTube, Goose OD says Ben's never been to school, which is half true because I never went, and I only
Yes.
graduated because my mother cried to the principal, and it was Catholic school, so we paid to go. So
Did she
they
do
have
the
to
thing
let me-
Did she do the thing Forrest Gump's mother did? You remember?
No, she didn't die.
All right, next video, please. Let's throw it down the
Oh.
fucking pipe.
Let's
Oh
see
yeah, we're
here.
definitely doing that fucking belt pipe. That belt fight. Don't you fucking even worry about that.
Yeah,
We are
I got
Oh,
a
the belt.
belt-
Yeah.
I got to find my Lubbock champion because we're apparently going to fly in a champion from Montana. I got to find my Lubbock champion because I do think that in a shirtless fight using only belts, I do believe that Lubbock has the most talented people out there. And I believe that a man from Lubbock, a big fat man from Lubbock not wearing a shirt, can beat anybody
I
in the
agree.
entire United States within the belt competition.
I
We will.
completely and utterly agree if
We
they
will.
can get the belt off of their body.
Sick. I'll look at this next video. We got. Oh, this is just pure entertainment. We've never done anything this good before in our lives.
Hiya, gang. Are you
This is
enjoying
awesome.
Doctor Who? What?
He's the crazy man.
This this dungeon is kind of weird. Yeah, I'll tell you. Come to think of it, I wasn't in the dungeon all my life. Let me tell you something. Oh, I had some great times in the war. When I didn't have to stay in a place like this with all weird things happening.
The story
I was
that
out there
he's
in the bright
public
world.
access
And, let me
horror
tell
show
you,
host that is forced
I
to
love
live in a
it.
basement.
It was
That's
great.
this
I had
character.
great fun. It seems like it was only yesterday.
I love it. Oh no!
I don't know what it.
I love it, man. This guy's dope.
Yes, indeed.
Yep, it is funny. This is a good bit.
Great.
I would watch this religiously as a child. If I
He
if I
put
had
as
access
just much prep into this bit as I put into choosing videos for the stream.
I think he put a little bit more. How wet did you get choosing videos?
I get wet no matter what because my back to my legs sweat and my ass sweats no matter what I do.
Is that maggots?
No, that's not maggots. I think it's just like a jelly lube.
Seth Draven that says this is your brain on improv. Yeah, he made more money from this public access television show than anybody at UCB ever did performing doing anything.
My goodness. Well, the chat is really going crazy. The little toe says gooey. Isn't that exciting? Gooey. This man has a wife, you know.
Comedy used to be easier.
Yes, indeed.
That's it. Yes, indeed.
It was just like it was.
That was awesome.
That is great.
Honestly, that is, I don't know, because of, we no longer have the public access channels, right? Because no one really,
Not
I mean,
really.
we do, but no
do.
one has basic cable anymore. I mean, I guess we have YouTube now. Nah,
You're
never
fully
mind. Scratch the
backpedaling.
entire
You're just
thought.
backpedaling.
Yeah, no, I realized that actually we have the internet is public access.
But I
Yeah,
also
it's too
like
easy.
Yeah, that's
It's-
true.
it's way too easy. You gotta if the thing about public access is that these people had to go to a physical location
Yep.
in another place in another part of town. They had to really prepare something, or they didn't have to prepare anything at all, but they still had to show up.
And
Well,
you know
still
for
had
a
to show
fact,
up.
Henry, you're in the acting world. Someone else wanted that guy's time slot.
we already
And he
I went
got
through
it.
this process through Murderfist. We wanted to get a cable access television show through Murderfist. You have to pitch still.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like you have to go into an office. You've got to pitch it. You have got to sell a show. That man has technically done more successful pitches than I have.
Well, we've never
got-
done a successful pitch.
That's what I'm
together,
saying.
so.
He got to television with that
Mm.
show.
Well,
That
Trace
was his
Turner. Trace Turner says excellent footage of Ben showering.
That's what you get. Oh, here we go. I love goats, he says here. I want to ride orc alien guy's dick until he splooshes all his hybrid eggs up my boy pussy and I can give birth. I love the theme. It's all about giving back. This is a hard, because, you know, it's a hard time
In
It is.
these uncertain times. They're uncertain times.
Look what I got today from a guy off the street.
Oh, don't put it on your mouth if you just got it from a guy.
They were a buck.
No, you just fucking
They were
just,
no.
you got it now. You literally have it.
Henry, it was in a. It was not a guy. I didn't take it off of his face. It was in a thing. He was selling them. He was making some money on the side, and I bought a couple of them, supporting the cause.
I just, oh God.
And now
you
I'm
don't
a
know-
doctor.
You don't know
Now
what the hell.
I'm a doctor.
You're
How does
not
that make you
officially
feel?
a doctor until you can figure out how to purchase a stethoscope.
I'll buy one right now.
Do it.
one right
See
now.
if you can get it. I think maybe you might be able to get it
Yeah,
more
of course
easily
you
now.
can
It
get
might
one.
be seem more essential because of the.
You can
Like-
get anything a doctor has now. That's the whole point.
It's
All
hard
you-
to get scalpels.
Yeah.
I was able to actually get bone saws really easily. Like
You just
alarmingly.
jumped right on that. But that was a different time period.
Eh,
It was like
yeah, that
5
was
years ago.
That
Yeah,
was before Bone Saw 11. Do you remember that? Remember that happened on that 11th of that unnamed month where everybody went mad with bone saws?
I forgot.
And we've been in
Yeah.
now we're in that forever war.
Yeah, well, I remember that. I remember.
And
that.
unfortunately, the bone saws that I got were not of great quality. I mean, you can get cheap bone saws really easily, and they really weren't all that useful in cutting through bone.
Yeah, especially when you're really trying to get rid of a body. Guys, we
Yeah.
like to do a thing here. We like to stress test the stream because the people who watch the stream are stalwart members of the fucking internet. So all of you are all jaded. You know, every one of you feels that you've seen it all, right? You've seen a horse fucking your mother. You've seen a horse fucking your father. You paid to see it. You wanted to see it.
Maybe you set it up.
There's so many people so edgy, too edgy for life, right? All y'all are. So, but what we're going to try to do is we asked this question a lot on the last stream on the left. Will you shut off the stream?
Will
Can
you shut off the stream?
And I don't know. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you will. I don't know if you want to. I'm certain YouTube's saying a whole bunch of stuff about Jews, but this
No,
is about
YouTube is
last
mostly-
stream on the left.
YouTube is mostly talking about who shat in the tub. They're still asking that. That was Holden
You did
McNeely,
it.
and that's the
You
answer. I didn't
definitely
do it.
did it. Kissel, absolutely.
No,
did.
I didn't do it because I wasn't even home. And then, yeah, basically that's about it. It's not long. They're not really doing long form questions. Or
No,
Yeah.
no, that's
Shouts.
fine though. Good. We're trying to entertain everybody, but let's just see. Is this one of those things? I don't know if it will, but is this one of those things that'll make you shut off the stream?
Let's see.
I don't know. I don't even know.
Oh, this one. I love this.
Man, I wish you could see me dance as I go. Like, will you?
Mind is the key to the power that we need. The world is gonna see that it's Christ in me. The renewed mind is the key to the power that we need. It's the only way to be strong in victory.
This is fucking
Brandon Burroughs
5 minutes of this.
Brandon Burrow says he won't shut off the stream, Henry. People are not shutting off the stream.
I hope that they don't. I don't necessarily want them to, but I want to see if I can make it possible.
Look at that fucking truth machine in the background.
Proclaim the truth. We're gonna make it hurt.
All right, how many
triggering.
molestings have happened in that room?
In this room, this is where they scout the kids. They bring them to the back room. So I'm actually going to say only one. Only one.
That room's too big. Room's
Yep.
too big for a full-on molestation.
No, man, sometimes it's nice to hear the echo of your secrets. Because in a small room, you don't get the echo of the...
But the thing is, we don't recall. What we don't see is the rehearsals for this. I would love to see this guy just slap one of the chicks when she gets out of line and be like, "No, that's not what we're doing. It's
Wrong step! Wrong step, Meredith!
Take it easy, would you?"
I couldn't help but notice, Ashley, your ankles are getting thick. Now, I see a lot of people in the chat saying, why does he get the cool Madonna headset and they get the microphones? And that's because women are less important.
I don't think so. I think
This world.
I honestly think it is.
That's how
because-
he views this. He's like, the women can carry their mics. They need to see my hands go. Whoa. This is why.
God.
This is why.
Go.
That is why, Henry. Can you
That's
do that with a mic?
Woo! You go, dude. Yes.
This guy, I love. He calls this dancing the gay away, which is ironic because it's not working. Look at him.
Man, fucking slick, dude. Woo!
You can just see him dancing with Jeffrey Dahmer in Milwaukee, 2 o'clock in the morning, close to being a victim.
Man, that guy is fucking almost black.
the only way to be strong in victory.
He's also got a terrible voice.
The Christ in me.
He doesn't need a
No,
good
he doesn't
voice.
with
He has
moves
fucking
like
the
that.
love of Christ. Wow, look at that.
You know what, man? I'm sitting in church, dude. You got 2 hours. At least you got a 5-minute respite where you can make fun of those three assholes. That's actually a nice moment for church because other than that, it's just going to be one bloviating person who may or may not have had sex with all your friends.
But that was also about them being cool.
Yeah, they are cool.
With it, they're showing the congregation. They've seen a moonwalk, and they love the moonwalk, especially because the moonwalk was also done by a man who loved looking at children's buttholes like it was a periscope in a ship.
According to an accurate documentary, Henry.
Do you think that that would be kind of a fun little bit if he did do that, where if Michael Jackson took those kids on the bed of like a yacht, right, and got the kids to bend over and they take off the pants, and he's like, I want to see how close that iceberg's getting, and then I don't see nothing, and then all of a sudden this fucking Titanic 2. That's a crazy movie.
Well, that's not a telescope at all. That is not a telescope. It ain't gonna work.
I see me see. It's a bunch of brownies.
Oh my! Well, Michael's lucky he died. Do you ever think about that? How lucky Michael is that he died?
Of course,
It would have been a
so
nightmare
lucky
for him.
he fucking died. He's
Yeah.
so glad that because imagine. I mean, but I don't know if he'd go to like real jail. I don't know if he'd still because even Harvey Weinstein is like he got outed enough because of COVID.
Oh,
he
he's
got to
in pretty,
get out a
he's
little
in
bit.
pretty real jail there. He's in pretty real jail. Yeah. I mean, he's
no.
producing his own movies using his own human dookie, which is fun.
Speaking of Dookie, if we want to,
Gwyneth Paltrow,
That is really good.
Shakes
That is-
Poo in Love.
Wait a second,
Oh my
Kissel.
God.
You're gonna want to write that down and save that for your album.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Where's my notebook?
well, speaking of Dookie, if you guys want to revisit Poopgate just a little bit, I've got a fun little artifact here. This is something that a fan made.
Poopgate.
Poopgate. And if you look inside, oh wait, no, this is also where I
Got a
keep my
bunch of-
teeth.
Yeah, you have
He
a bunch
keeps
of
all his
you
fucking.
have a bunch of
severed
horse teeth in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at this shit in there. It's
got a little
perfectly
dithers
Kissel
in there.
size.
Poopy. It's not Kissel size because it's not my poopy.
Yeah, Poopgate.
A lot of people also bringing up again, Kissel doing an OnlyFans, doing a lot of shit talk about your
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
I do an OnlyFans. I would do an OnlyFans before I do Cameo. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was just busy reading the book.
Good fucking plug. All we do is fucking plug. Whatever
Last
this
book on
fucking,
the left. Yep.
What is this? A Fixin' Dam festival? All we do
Yep.
is plug. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
somebody just brought up. Yeah, man. Someone just brought up Cosby's still fucking alive.
Can you
That
do?
shit.
Yes, he is.
He might
can
live
you-
long enough to get out of jail.
Oh, he's going to be out next year. Can you do an OnlyFans? Is this one of the ironies where if I did an OnlyFans fully clothed, not sexual, would they kick me off of OnlyFans?
No, now I feel like those are the fucking cheaters. They're ones just doing lewds and the ones just doing like, take a look at the stuff that I can't get to Instagram. But then it's like, it just pictures them more of their butt is visual, but.
So they're ruining OnlyFans by I mean, I feel like the spirit of OnlyFans is smut, right?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I would think. So, okay. It would be interesting to get kicked off a platform for not showing your butthole. Because usually it's the other way around.
I mean, that's how they choose the Pope.
Yeah, that's true.
I think you'd only get kicked off if you promised to show your butthole and then did not deliver.
Well, you're just breaking, because being a hypocrite's the worst crime of all.
Yeah,
Isn't
that's
it?
true. That's
Which is
true.
what we know. In the end, if you're going to make an OnlyFans, you got to show pictures of that dick and you're going to do it on the reg, especially if you're going to keep people's money. You got to give the fans
Absolutely.
what they want.
And hard. And hard.
Speaking
None
of,
these softies.
no one promised anything about making anybody hard.
Well,
They
if you're
promise content.
You're going to show a flaccid penis on OnlyFans?
Oh,
You think that would be appropriate to show your
I'm not
flaccid
saying
penis?
from me. From me, you're only seeing me hard and you're seeing me up. The problem is going to be me and like through over the whatever the way I could make it look like my penis is big, like the way they made Ian McKellen look huge in Lord of the Rings.
The Gandalf dong treatment.
But speaking of not disappointing the fans, let's see another fucking video. Let's see what these fucking got. What do I got?
Oh, this is actually an interesting question from Dipping.
Oh, yeah. What is this here? What is this?
Oh,
my
my.
God. Is that my OnlyFans account?
Is this a? No, that's somebody's hand. Oh, it's a foot. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Dipping swords in metaphors, which I like the alliteration there, says who did it better, Hemingway or Cobain? Hemingway
Suicide.
or Cobain? Who
Well-
did it better? I have an answer for me, but what
What
do
is
you
it?
think? Hemingway, without a doubt.
Yeah, I would
he
say
lived long
Hemingway.
enough. He got hammered. He did it on his own volition. He was done, very much like Hunter S. Thompson. I don't think that Hemingway, if he would have lived, he would have done it again. I think Cobain, he's a one-time guy, and it just so happened to work.
I think if you had gotten a skip it to Kurt Cobain,
Yeah.
and he understood just how much there was left to live and how much more there was left to do,
Yep.
like he might have not done it, and then he would have realized, oh wow, it's actually like great to be a rock star.
Yeah, not that bad. Not that bad. I mean, I do have to break up with Courtney Love because she's insane, and she shows everyone her vagina upon first meeting. I know the guy who wrote the unauthorized biography, only unauthorized because she refuses to allow him to publish it. She shows up naked. Her vagina looks like he said a dried apricot. And then you can't look at it. You have to look her straight in the eyes. And if you pass this weird midwife, okay, boomer Karen test, then you can write a book about her that she won't let you publish because she was going through her I'm reformed stage right after The People versus Larry Flynn.
Lady Gaga's like that too. I was forced to watch the doc that she was in, that 5'2" doc, because Nat was watching it for Pop History, and it's just like she's just titties out, and she's got beautiful breasts. She's very attractive.
My
and
friend
that's
Brian's her saxophonist.
But they're all just acting around like, because you guys are not, you don't need to see mine, right? Like if you
They've seen it.
You've seen it. It's boring. But her boobies are out all the time. Anybody just says, like, how do you keep the meat straight?
Well, I think the point of that is
after a while.
Yeah, at some point they're just two lumps of flesh, and you're just like, yeah, we get it. It's the whole thing where they're going no bras. The whole point is to make it not mysterious anymore.
They never lose. That's the joke on them, is that it never loses it for me.
That's why you don't get to hang out with Lady Gaga.
I would though, but I would do it. I would just be like, "This is Gaga. I sure wish I could pay attention to your singing voice, but your boobies are just flopping everywhere, and I just am not a man. I am not an mature man."
Well, to be fair, Henry, you are probably no. She's 5'2". Oh no, you could look above her boob. You could look right into her eyes.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, I mean, I would be forced to. It would be me going like, Stephanie. So you really want to do that float and roller skate thing, huh? I mean, that's pretty good. Yep. Yeah, no, I can't look over. I know you're trying to show me swatches right now, but you're putting them under your beautiful caramel nipples.
Oh, my.
Let's watch it. Speaking of beautiful caramel nipples, let's see what we got going on here.
Hi guys, welcome to My Luck Buy, and today I'm going to try Zebra's tarantula.
Oh, don't do this,
I
buddy.
believe it's got its legs intact.
This is
What does zebra spider taste like? I'll try the leg first.
It's not going to be anything worth doing.
That's
Why do they
crunchy.
sell it?
Crunchy, yeah.
Sort of like a mushroomy, earthy smell.
It smells like a mushroomy.
I'm going to eat the head.
Isn't this going to make him dead? Ugh. How wasn't this do you want to shut off the stream?
And this is the body.
Nothing like
It's very
fucking
meaty.
body. Oh,
Tastes, yeah, like crab or a
it says it
shellfish.
tastes like crab
perhaps.
meat.
Okay, so this is the body.
He's obviously not starving. There's no need for him to be
You don't
eating
care
that.
for that too much.
He doesn't care for that too much.
No, that was not as nice as the one I had in Cambodia.
This is why they
Oh.
lost
Tasted
the.
very squishy. No, not for me.
Wow.
You know, he did a good job though of not like fucking righteously hurling as soon as it was
Oh, well.
inside of him.
Yeah. I hate that shit.
I don't know though. I'm gonna say I actually liked the guy until it's not as good as the one I had in Cambodia.
It's like,
Oh my
well,
god!
I'm
What
sorry.
kind of date is this?
Yeah,
I looked
exactly.
Ridiculous.
You're
I looked
fucking
it up.
Study abroad. Yep.
What that guy got, there was a can of edible dehydrated zebra tarantula. It's available at oakspringoutdoors.com. That fucking tarantula cost $37.93.
Fuck you.
I can
You
get
mean
you a
to tell me-
tarantula for $5.
I can get a tarantula for free. I live next to the fucking desert. I go out there and skull it up, and then I'll cook it and I'll make it nicer. My
Ryan-
thing is that if I'm spending $35, $37,
37.
I want to be full.
Oh, absolutely. I agree with that. Ryan Reeves has a good suggestion here on the YouTube chat. Deep fry it. I would eat a deep fried tarantula. I really would.
You know, what's funny is that on the website, it actually is proud of the fact that it is boiled and dehydrated, not fried.
Oh, what? Like it's supposed to be fucking healthy? It's supposed to be like, oh, thank you for fucking watching my cholesterol canned tarantula people.
Oh my!
saw last night. We were watching Chopped. Chop Suey.
I'm over Chopped. I'm over it. But that's a whole nother conversation. Are you gonna go? That's you're gonna go. You can't handle the truth. Also, Wired. You're gonna go. You're gonna go.
Nah, he's coming back.
Chopped is extremely overrated. I'm over Chopped. I don't like the hosts. I'm sick of the judges. I don't like any of the judges anymore on the Food Network show because they're all up their own ass. Have you noticed that? They're all so cocky. Put your clothes back on. I'm spitting mad truths over here, Henry. They are all so cocky now, and it's the same 10 judges over and over again.
Yeah.
I don't like them. What's the name? Henry, I can't hear. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you, you can watch Chopped.
Hey, man, I've never watched it before. How is it?
There is one guy. He's the handsome one.
Okay.
And he's always a judge, and everyone treats him like all the ladies want him. This guy, if he is not a sexual predator, I don't know who is. What's the name of the handsome guy? The handsome guy that's always on. He's always one of the judges, and everyone's like, "Oh, he's so cool."
There's a bunch of handsome ones.
I hate the whole Food Network family, except for Guy Fieri.
We're literally gonna have to solve this on air for us to continue on as a friendship.
I like Guy
Chopped
Fieri.
is one. Guy Fieri is an important part of the American quilt. Yes.
Yes, he is.
Triple G's a great show. Triple D's losing some of his magic now that he's doing Quarantine Edition. I do not care for it.
Well, I don't care about that.
I do not care about any quarantine shows. I don't care. I want them to go away. I can't wait for them to go away. They just remind me that I'm stuck inside because of the super flu. But the rest of the network really does it. What's nice about Chopped, the Chop shows true skill. You have to be very skilled to do that, and they don't really know what's in that fucking box. And there are probably, Chad is correct, you probably are talking about Aaron Sanchez, who is an incredible Mexican chef.
No, I'm not talking about Aaron. No, I'm not talking about Aaron Sanchez. This is a white man. He's a white man.
Which white? There's Ted Allen, who's the gay one.
No, not Ted Allen.
You're talking about Mark Murphy? Is it Mark Murphy?
Mark Murphy is a bad host, and they got to stop relying on him.
Mark Murphy is fine. It's the John or something like that. Everyone loves him.
Chris Santos?
No, not Chris.
Oh, man, and someone just brought up RP Carl Ruiz. I actually did the fucking Opie show with Carl Ruiz, and he was great. Oh. And we became friends, and it's very sad that he died. But
I'm winning Chopped. The first time I go on, I don't cook anything. I can barely even make a noodle. I do el dente because I get so bored that I can't wait for it to boil. I'd still win Chopped because I would say, I'm here. I'm fighting for my mother who has died of liver cirrhosis and gaping butthole. Her body fell through her butthole, and then they cry.
So what are you what are you winning for today? What are you going to do with the $10,000 prize? Well, there was a big hole I saw the other day. There was a big hole, and I'm going to use the $10,000. I'm going to buy dirt. I'm going to put it in that hole. And they're like, brave. But the reason why I brought that up.
It does but that skews
Jeff Zakarian. Jeff Zakarian's the molester.
Yes, Wait, no, not Jeff Zakarian. It's not him either. I know all of these names.
No, Jeff Zakarian is the one that I'm certain has crimes. He must have crimes.
Oh, I have to find it.
But the reason why I even brought this up is that they were using worms. They were using chocolate-covered worms in a dessert round. Ooh. And Nat got all, she was like, I can't, how dare you even use worms in dessert? I don't even deal with it. And I was
Scott Conant. This guy.
Oh, yes. Yeah, he's
such a D-bag. I can't watch the entire network because
he doesn't have the chops. I don't know why they keep putting him in the host seat. I don't know why. Okay. I'm with you on that. But yes, Chopped as an institution is really good. But we got into a fucking philosophical debate about whether or not she's like, can it even be dessert if worms are involved? And I said it's all about, yes, I'm with you, Marcus. It is about envelope. There's an umbrella of food called dessert. If you as a chef call it dessert, then it becomes dessert because you, as the chef, you are creating reality, which is the food. The food is what it is that you make. So whatever it is that it is what you call it. Can someone judge, come and debate upon the merits of it? Absolutely. But if you call it a pain de crème, it's then a pain de crème. But then it becomes judged on the fucking actual ratings of a pain de crème. You know what I mean?
It's up for debate, buddy. I might be on Team Natalie on this one, but let's do another video, Henry. We got to get to a video. What do you got?
Matt!
I know.
We should do another video. Let's take a look at
Oh, look at this.
This is just some
My
really
poop
great
smells
content.
good, but your poop smells bad. My poop smells good because it's mine.
Oh, that's a good
My
point.
poop smells good, but your poop smells bad.
Yeah.
My poop smells good because it's mine. When you poop, it smells so bad. We can't breathe. We even suffocate. It smells like pigs, corpses, or cockroaches. I don't have the right words. It smells so bad. But when I poop, it's bearable. Sometimes it smells like a rose, like the one on the table. My poop smells good, but your poop smells bad. My poop smells good because it's mine. Oh yeah, my poop smells good, but your poop smells bad. My poop smells good.
I want to say that this is done by a child.
It's mine.
Thank you for making this.
Oh yeah.
That's
You know,
a great song.
I'm always really thankful when I play a video that I didn't watch all the way through, and then like nothing fucking really horrible happens at the very end.
Yeah, no, it was just a great song all around. This is the imagination of children coming through.
Because
Very
again,
sweet.
it's not that I don't fucking prepare out the fucking dick hole for the show, but it
Right.
definitely does sometimes happen where I'll watch the first 15 seconds of a video and I'm like, nailed it, got one.
I think the problem is you prepare exactly out of the dick hole for this show. That's why we don't really know what's going to happen. But that's kind of fun. That makes us feel like that Frenchman who walks on the high wire between buildings.
Yeah,
I think describing the smell of your own poop is bearable. I think that's wonderful. I agree
spot
with
on.
that. Yeah.
Because I feel like, except what I've noticed, and this is maybe, I don't know why, when I poop in the studio, it smells worse than when I poop at home.
I mean, I think that's the comfort of your home will probably make the poofs feel better. I think that's a great point. Let's see here. What do we got on the just got here? Love it. That's according to Sea Salt. Oh, and then Barsburus. Oh, he says us poser. He calls us posers. I don't know what it means, but
You know what I think
what
it
it
is with the,
Like this. You know what else I've heard? Look, I have a football.
very good.
I don't think you can legally be a poser above 35 because you have to like have a skateboard, right?
no, you can skateboard. You just can't learn to skateboard past 35. But if you were skateboarding your whole life, I don't think you're allowed to learn past 18. You have to learn before 15.
I believe that. I think that it's strange when I see, because it's a very Brooklyn thing to see like a 40-year-old graphic designer with clear braces skateboarding to work. It just makes you want to just push him into the fucking traffic.
I agree.
All right, let's throw another video up there. Let's see what we got going on here.
Oh,
sorry about that. It had come out. So I'm sitting down here at my cousin's. He had to go somewhere for some medical therapy of some sort. I'm bored out of my gourd. I'm going to start making some more videos, but I'm going to get rid of the old ones because they all got bad words in them.
Oh.
I got a conscience, shouldn't be cussing, and God told me stop that. So with his help, that's what I'm going to do. That's about it. I'm just sitting over here at the picnic area with my Wi-Fi hotspot. It's a mobile internet device.
I thought he was going to pull out some beer or something. But...
Anyhow, it's a nice little place down here. I'm going to spin the laptop around. You can...
A lot of people asking if that's Joe Biden.
A little wooded area over here by the picnic area.
That's nice.
Let's see, is there a group of scared children around?
360 degrees.
And that's...
Look at that. This is house? Apartment complex. That makes more sense.
Let me spin this around.
Really scraping there.
Really scraping.
Anyhow, that's it.
Okay.
I love it. You know, I'm taking care of a dog. I'm fostering a dog, little Jerry, and I toot every now and again when I'm at home.
What?
And the dog has no idea where it's coming from. Drives him totally insane. It's the cutest thing of all time. And I've been doing it more and more just to see how he reacts. He doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, wait till you get a bunch of blind kids in there.
Yeah, yep.
That's gotta be crazy if you had a bunch of blind kids. You could fucking probably blame a bunch of stuff on them. What if you go and you get a bunch of blind kids and you foster them, and then you kind of tell them lies about life? You tell them a bunch of lies about reality and stuff, and form them into your own little fucking gang. That'd be kind of fun. But then they get super hearing, so they can hear when your fucking neighbors are gossiping on you and shit.
I don't know, man. It seems like it's a lot of work to have a blind gang. That would be they're running into stuff, and then you have to take care of them a lot.
But it's less work because you could tell them you're a hot, beautiful woman, right? And then because you don't have as
but they would still feel my face. They would feel the beard.
You don't have as much of
the bosom.
You don't have as much chest hair. You shave your breasts for this experiment, and you explain to them you're a beautiful woman, right? And you're going to pleasure them all endlessly if they do a series of tasks for you, and one of them might be go and fucking set a couple of fires in front of where the
how would they even know where the warehouse is or where the cars are?
Drop
or where the
them off.
mayor's house is.
Drop them off. Say 20 paces forward and start dumping gasoline.
Would I like to unleash 50 blind kids on the New York City mayor? Yes.
Fuck yeah,
dude. I feel like they would do it. Could they do the job? I don't know.
Well, because the best part is that when the cops come to arrest him, they go, "He's just blind. He's just blind." And then they can't fucking arrest them because cops are fucking cooks.
Well,
when there comes to little kids, there comes to little blind kids.
They'll get a couple of whaps in, though. These cops are going crazy out there.
Ben, do you have chest hair?
Not too much. Not too much. It's all in my face and my balls.
Do you have any? You don't have a lot of butt hair?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
I have more hair in the asshole, in the crack of my ass than I do on my chest. I have none on my chest, but my crack is quite a jungle.
Yeah, titties are cold.
Yep. Yes, indeed.
Titties cold. Now that we've reached this point in the stream, why don't we just see if we can test it? Because maybe we should just straight up say it. Because, LVAK says, rent freeze or blind kids. That's what you do, man. That's how we pressure it.
I love it. Someone called me Ed Sheeran on the YouTube chats.
Oh, we should be so lucky. I wish you were Ed Sheeran. I wish we all had just a chunk of what he had.
Well,
all right,
happy not to be a.
Let's ask the question. Yeah, I hate real gingers because their bush hair is all fucking fiery red, and I think it's weird. Weird bot. Real ginger.
Not true.
Because you could tell my chest hair.
Real ginger. What do you think this is?
You're not a real ginger because this is brown. Real gingers are fucking red.
Crotch. I'm a fire crotch. It is burning low down there.
Oh yeah, I remember from the last time you videoed when you were pissing in your sink when you forced me to shit in front of you.
What are you talking about?
Now let's ask this question. Let's ask the question again, because why not? Will you shut off the stream? I hope not.
Many times I've been blinded by my teardrops. When I walked in, let my troubles get me down. Oh, but tonight I'm more determined. I said I am more determined.
I love Goatsy says, Henry, I want to suck your fuzzy little chubber otter boy pussy while I jerk off.
Oh.
As I've ever been to make it. I won't let anything or anybody stop me now. Because I may put my mind, I'm gonna make
I don't think he's very good at piano.
Man, he's slapping them keys, man.
But he doesn't seem to be playing it.
It's fucking great.
Yeah, man, this guy's fucking a real Jerry Lee Lewis here. Probably also fucking having sex with his cousin.
Most likely, those are his cousins behind him there.
And he's got nothing but the pick of the litter. Can you imagine having to choose your most attractive cousins to back you up on the fucking what you do in this weird rant? You're not even
It's not
singing.
It's not a bad. Oh, you don't think he was singing there?
No, I don't think the women were singing.
Oh, I don't think that they were singing. I think that he was singing. That's pretty good pastor scream as far as scream talk singing goes. But that's pretty good.
No, that guy had some pretty great improv skills. I mean,
He had something.
He had the ghost. He had the spirit of the Holy Ghost flowing through him. That's for goddamn sure.
Absolutely.
A thing I used to do to prepare for Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell is that I remember the True Detective soundtrack, and I had an album that I was like funky gospel album.
Yeah.
And I used to get fucking naked and tanked before working, and I used to do sort of like whirling dervish like dances to gospel music to kind of like gear my head into it. It's like, and fucking jerk off a bunch just to
Yeah.
fucking load it all up.
That's like the Blues Brothers, man. Exactly. You got to do that, and then you got to do a speedball, take that heroin with the coke, evens you right out, and then if you do it right, you don't die. But
My thing
a
is
lot of
that
times they do it wrong.
Coke always made me feel uneasy. I never liked cocaine. It never made me feel good. It made my skin itch. I'm totally good with the fucking sativa and a Red Bull, and then I can go all night. And I've been drinking a lot more tequila at home.
That's great. I love my sativa. Can't wait to when I get out to Los Angeles, I'm going to have so much sativa vape. It's going to be ridiculous. I am going to die like Reginald Denny in the bottom of my pool. I believe.
I
Reginald
can't
Denny died in
wait,
the bottom.
bro.
I think it was Rodney King. that
Did
died
Rodney
at the bottom.
King?
Rodney
Why is it
King.
Okay, Rodney King was the African American fella beaten by cops, and then
Yes.
Reginald Denny was the white dude beaten by African Americans.
In the LA riots, yes. Okay.
I was getting
related incidents, but different.
They are related. They're related. All right, let's see what video we got here. Let's throw one down the street. Oh, this is just a bunch of weird ass images. I got this for Marcus.
Ooh, what's this guy doing?
Ooh,
what is that
Just
thing?
weird curse images. This is just one of those that just kind of got in there.
Ooh, kind of a penis monster.
Oh, that's fun.
I think that is a baby chicken. Oh, by the way, I mentioned. Oh, look at that.
That guy will be your friend.
Oh,
That guy's really gonna be your
Weird,
friend.
evil cartoon ones.
These just all look like friends.
Yeah, these are not scary. I really like them. That would be a little scary if I saw
Yeah,
it.
that one. Yeah, that comes out of the
I mean, I guess we're really
Samantha.
close to the. We are close to that of a bunch of Scoopy. This is like us as friends.
Yeah. Oh, that guy's just having fun. You want any laundry soap?
Oh, someone's saying, according to Crawdaddy P, this is Trevor Henderson on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's fun.
Ooh. That's from.
I love these ones. I love the ones in the mist.
Yeah, the mist. I would have just hung out in the supermarket if I was in the mist. I don't know why they didn't just hang out in the supermarket.
Yeah, man, just stay in there.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Do you have any laundry soap? I don't know why everyone wants laundry soap.
Man, it's so cool, man. I honestly wish I could go out, look out my window and see it. That's the kind of thing I want to see. Like, that's what I kind of thought the end of the world would kind of encompass. Like, one big, huge creature standing, like its top half is blocked by clouds. But now it's just all fucking doing puzzles.
Yeah, puzzles and sweatpants.
Have patience.
I know. One day the earth will crack open and the old ones will come.
The elder gods will come eventually.
I want, come and take me. I will be your caterer.
With all these melted ice caps, there's going to be a whole bunch of new bugs and stuff coming out that we're going to rediscover. They're going to get reborn because a scientist is going to go have sex with one of them, and then they're going to have a hybrid. And the next thing you know, that world ending that you want can happen in real life.
Cool. I want the big squid. I want big squids. I want all of it.
I would rather have. I think I would like to get mauled by a bunch of little critters running all around, being like, "Meow, meow, meow, meow," as opposed to like one big one through the heart, because those big ones are cocky enough.
Like critters,
like the
kind of
movie
like critters.
Yeah,
kind of like critters.
So let me ask you: would you rather be killed by a bunch of critters, let's say 6 critters, or Pumpkinhead?
Pumpkinhead.
Pumpkinhead, because Pumpkinhead feels.
I have an idea for a Pumpkinhead reboot that I've always wanted to do. My Pumpkinhead 3 concept is about Pumpkinhead. Basically, you do like one of those wrongful shootings by a police officer where a cop kills an unarmed black guy, and then the family gets revenge against the cops using Pumpkinhead, but then it's Pumpkinhead versus all these fucking cops, right? And fucking SWAT team and shit comes in, and it's him just fucking killing them one by one. And also the fucking army comes in. He's got to fucking kill all the army.
Why would a cop shoot someone with no arms?
Kissel, simply the best comedian.
this.
Do not put it on your mouth
Look at this. I got
anymore.
two of
It
them.
is
I'm a
you
doctor now.
literally. It's so bad. You have broken our quarantine.
This is not breaking. I can't do anything right. I can't do anything.
No, you're doing everything right, Kissel. What is that?
Vader time.
Oh, is that a Vader time thing saying I can't do anything right?
No,
Vader time.
I just wanted to feel good, so I had to do Vader
It's
time.
just fun to do. Vader time.
Vader time. It's time. It's time.
But then
It's
if you put
Vader
it across,
time.
it's live long and
Spock.
prosper.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Spock. Yeah.
It's almost like he's fucking stole it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's play one more video and see what we got in here.
Hi, Usama. Hello, Mustafa. Wanna go for a ride? Okay, my friend. Jump in. I am Bin Laden. I will always win. For you is tragic. For me, fantastic. You can brush my beard.
Oh,
undress
that's
me
good.
everywhere.
Oh, mama.
Imagination. Bombing every nation. Hey, Usama. Kill Obama. I am Bin Laden. Going for Berlin. Here with my fellows. Don't be jealous. On the motorbike. Going for a strike. Imagination. Bombing every nation. I'm a black terrorist, killing every racist with my hat and big nose. I'm Afghani, #1 in the world, killing men with my sword.
Well, it's a motivational song.
Thank you. You can touch, you can play. If Allah says it's okay.
Apparently, this is 15 years old.
Oh, okay. I believe that.
That's what I was thinking. It's like, wow, YouTube really has been around for a long time.
It's been on for a long ass time, dude.
Al Qaeda in the air, in the heaven, like 9/11. Hey,
Obama, kill us. I probably feel like we should cut this off before because I honestly didn't watch the rest of it.
If you didn't watch the rest of it, I'm willing to bet that that's going to go something terrible. Like,
I mean, if that's where it starts, it probably will.
it was definitely building to something real bad.
I mean, you never know. But
You never know.
My whole thing is that I view myself sometimes as a curious little squirrel that just sometimes he wants a nut. So what he's got to do is sometimes you're looking at a whole bunch of weird little dark holes. You don't know what you're going to see in there. Sometimes till it's too late. Is my head going to get stuck? Is it a skunk?
Maybe.
Skunk
Could
and
be.
squirrel can be friends. Maybe we can go look at a bunch of women's panties inside their homes, right? Because they'll
Well,
understand because
that's
it's
very illegal.
I mean, if they invite us in, but they don't know we're secretly guys. To them,
Well,
we're
then that would
magical
still be
squirrel and a
illegal.
skunk.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that okay? That's a weird legality thing. Let's say you got transformed into a squirrel,
Mhm.
right, by a witch.
I follow you.
And you're a man inside of a squirrel's body, but you happen to have a crush on like a buxom woman, right?
Right.
You want to be around.
Well, she
thinks
can't
you're
have
just-
sex with you. That's illegal.
Sure. Actually, let's talk about this. I go over there, right? I'm a squirrel. She doesn't know. She thinks that she's made a magical squirrel friend. She doesn't know it's horny me inside of the squirrel this whole time.
So you can talk. You're a squirrel who can
No,
talk.
it's more like I'm showing, obviously I'm having conscious thoughts. Like I'm
Uh-huh.
having, she thinks I'm a really smart, fun squirrel
Okay.
that can understand like quite a bit.
Yeah.
About life and society. Almost like becomes like a thing where she begins to like lean on me. She begins to like fucking,
See you as a friend. You're a friend.
confidant.
Confidant.
Well,
Right?
maybe she wants to have sex with you.
But then what I could do is I could write out a little note that says like, hey.
But you can write.
Of course, because I'm still me inside of it, right? But I get a
he's a squirrel, so he doesn't have like the voice box of a human.
All
yeah.
right.
And then she go and I write on a fucking I write on a piece of paper like, hey, there's a man trapped in here. I love you all this time, but she doesn't know I've been kind of building up a case. If you suck, according to this witch, if you suck my squirrel penis,
Right.
I become a man and we can be together.
No, but then you would have to be with someone who sucked a squirrel penis, so I think that you would fall out of love with them immediately because that would make them a bestiality person? A bestialic? I don't know what the term is. But nonetheless,
if an
I feel like that would damper the relationship is all I'm
If
saying.
an animal's smaller than a chicken, does it continue to be bestiality?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just ask
Yeah.
John Waters. Yep.
How
By
so?
the way, because he a chicken got made love to death in Pink Flamingos.
Yeah, but that's I'm saying smaller.
They
than
ate
chicken.
it though. They did eat the chicken.
They did eat the chicken. Yeah.
Well,
I just feel like it would.
I'm gonna have to speak with a lawyer.
No matter
Obviously.
what, you would be
I'm gonna
kissing
have
the
to
lips of someone who sucked off a squirrel, even though you were that squirrel.
It was me. I knew where I was. I go
Yeah,
wash
I don't
myself in a
think so.
fountain beforehand.
I don't think so. I also mentioned for the little creature that we were talking about on the last podcast on the left last week, I said it would have the head of a pig, body of a cow, dick of a chicken. Chickens are female. It'd have to have the dick of a rooster. So someone did DM me on Instagram.
You've been haunted by that?
I
And
just
been thinking of you like stabbed awake in the night.
Someone took the time to DM you that correction.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Actually, it's a rooster.
No, it was very nice, and I was like, that's a really solid point.
People
I
who
didn't
say stuff
realize
like that, they're always career-wise morbidly upwards.
I mean, it was a solid point. I actually didn't even think about it.
Do I have any videos left? Oh yeah, because speaking of public access,
viewers and ghouls.
A lot of people asking you to do the Jeff voice,
You're
Henry.
coming to the line of the ride, the hell ride. We'll be showing you images and everything else, so please keep your
I like this guy.
hands
I love this
inside
guy.
the car.
I've played this guy before.
Yep.
We don't want any loose limbs.
This is new though. I haven't seen this one.
Ooh, Henson or female chickens. Thank you, little toe. Apparently, with
Our
penises.
first ride for you to go through will be the murder ride. Do enjoy.
I love this woman.
She's so game.
Have you seen
You
this
know
before?
what happens when you're dead and rotting. Your skin turns putrid and your clothes
Yeah.
start spotting.
When?
Your belly bloats up. Your guts turn to chum. Your eyeballs turn purple like overripe plums. Flies crawl in. Maggots pour out.
I love this dude.
The big ones eat hearty and grow very stout.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
They bore holes in your nose. They eat your fingers, your
I
privates.
love this concept of a horror host.
Is that it? No. Where's the rest? I paused for a moment because there's a pause in it. Oh. Pause.
Nice.
She's so having so much fun.
Skin turns black with putrefaction gleam. Blood pours out like whipping cream. Yes, it's no fun being rotting and dead. It's no fun at all. Enough has been said.
Oh, good work.
I just love the
I feel like a
idea.
proud father. I love that. I wish I had a kid who would do something like that. I don't have any kid, but you know.
I love the concept of a like anxious goth like horror host, like a teenage goth horror host.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
And his enormously supportive friend.
Yes. I'm trying to get my son up here puffing, but he's freaking out. He won't come up. So I wanted to show the audience. Okay, well, he's barking.
Yeah, he's barking. Well, we're really close. What a wonderful adventure every day is on the stream.
Absolutely. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, if you're new to the show, you can go back. You can archive. We've been doing this for many, many, many years. So thanks for all the negative comments on YouTube. Stick around for the Quarantine Valentine. That's an awkward live dating right now on adultswim.com.
Good plug.
Or you can go to the free Adult Swim app. I'm reading it off the screen here, not because I don't actually watch this every week. And remember to watch our live stream at free 24/7 marathons on adultswim.com. So there you go. Don't forget about that. Only on the Adult Swim app. Download it now. Get that GD Adult Swim app. adultswim.com/streams. Check
Because
us out.
nowadays we're getting so many apps. I got my Zencast app, and I got my Zoom app, and I got my the other
Wonton
app.
Taco app.
That's just for you and me.
I love those. I can't
Guys,
wait.
What are you gonna do, right? In this quarantine, sometimes it's just you and one other person. Sometimes it's you alone, Kissel. Some other people are just fucking. But sometimes it's It's a lot of one-on-one time for couples, right?
Yeah.
And that's why it's important to remember. It's not just one person that makes love.
Nope.
It's two. Sometimes three or four.
3 or 4, yeah, depending on how fun it is. Hail yourselves, everyone.
Hail, sweet Satan.
Oh, now you know one.
Hey guys, don't catch that COVID-19 and you're a real fucking piece of shit. That's good advice, right?
Great advice. Great advice.
I like this.
I love it. He's got a good
That's
stance.
the guy, John Conant. Ugh, what is wrong with him? Oh, I'm sorry, Scott Conant. Scott.
A lot of people agree with you.
Really? Thank God.
Oh man, he's going everywhere.
Oh my.
Hey, look at them butts.